My Miss American Pie. Maybe later, someday Vader, but he's just a small fry. All right.
Excuse me! No!
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Somebody said one day you gonna punch the crap out of that
No, I've done it.
Alright, let me
Smoke Diggity Dog, I'm here.
Bow! Smoke Diggity
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah,
Awesome,
what
my
up?
bad. Gotcha. Alright, so got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Prince introduced his iconic symbol on the cover of which single? Was it Little Red Corvette? Was it Diamonds and Pearls or 1999?
Diamonds and Pearls.
Incorrect. One more guess.
Really? Is it 1999?
1999.
Okay, but wasn't that before he got... Okay, I guess he had the symbol before he tried to get out of the deal.
You know, that's why he did that, because they owned the name Prince.
Yeah, so that's why he started using just the symbol. But I guess that he had the symbol before that happened.
Yes.
So he just switched over to the symbol.
Right, guys. If you're not a Prince fan, just give it a listen.
Oh yeah,
that dude is legendary.
Yeah,
legendary. All right, so who, what,
when?
Okay. All right, one of the most common words in English language.
Of
another
the...
one. Okay. Oh dang. Took my Chevy to the
levee. Oh, this is when the levee breaks. Is that not it?
You got it!
All right.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment. That's how I play myself. And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you. Right down in the comments section and on a previous Spiral Out Sunday. And today, so that means we're doing Led Zeppelin.
Yes.
I was
about to say, can you hear me?
Hearing you outside of the headphones.
Gotcha. Yes, man, we on some Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin. Yes. Wonderful Patreon member. This comes directly from Shan5, OG trash talker. Been around for a minute, right?
Oh yeah, long time.
How long?
Probably 2 years.
Yeah. Shout out Shan5, true Patreon supporter, true trash talker. Shout out to you. But she sent us over a band that came from a previous Spiral Out Sunday that we do. And guys, if you don't know what Spiral Out Sunday is, the first Sunday of every month we go live and we just chit chat, talk about music. Y'all can ask us questions.
Yeah.
And this is where this suggestion comes from today. She said, hey y'all, I know you like some Zeppelin. Smokey brought I think the first lyrical analysis we did was
Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
It's from Smoke Dog. So Shan's like, do you know this song?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
all I can think of is I drove my Chevy.
Is that this song?
Nah.
Oh, I was about to say.
My Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
I remember when the new Star Wars, the first one, not the very first one, but like with Anakin Skywalker.
Oh yeah, that would have been episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1. I remember someone made a parody song. It was like, my Miss American Pie. Maybe later, someday Vader, but he's just a small fry. Because Anakin turns into Vader.
Yeah, I want to say I heard that at some
I'm
point.
sure you have. Maybe later, someday Vader. But anyway,
yeah.
When the Levee Breaks, by such an iconic band, iconic. We mentioned, bands that you just, if you mention a genre, rock, psychedelic rock, metal, you gotta kind of put Zeppelin in there, right?
Yeah, one of the biggest rock bands of all time.
Right.
Yeah, they're definitely, if they're not in that top 5, they're right there at it, like 5, 6, somewhere in
Definitely
there.
top 10 though.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so this may sound crazy and maybe a stupid question, but what is a levee?
A levee
holds water, right?
Yeah, it's like a berm, right? Like it's Something like you think about when the levees broke in New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina.
Like a dam?
Yeah, basically something to hold back because New Orleans was underwater.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, under sea level, and then when the levees broke, the sea started rushing in.
Well, dang, did Led Zeppelin... Bro, you think this is an old song or a new song?
I think this is probably old, I would imagine.
I'm sure. But
I mean, same situation of probably what they're talking about.
What if they mentioned New Orleans in this song and they were like predicting the future? What if, dude?
That'd be crazy.
Wow.
What was that, 08? What was that, 08, right?
I think it was right around 08, yeah.
Or maybe it was before. Because I think I went to New Orleans in around 08. I think so.
I want to say 05.
And I think it was more like 05.
Trash talkers, let us know. And to the victims who had experience Katrina,
horrible situation.
Our hearts are with you. Mm-hmm. And you know, a lot of our friends, a lot of people from New Orleans came to the great state of Georgia.
A lot of them are still here.
Shout out to you guys. But nah, man. You want to take a poke on what this might be about? It's
probably metaphorical. It's probably like, you know, when the levee breaks, everything rushes in. Yeah.
Smoke dog.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Oh, dang.
Kind of a hip hop beat right there.
Bro.
Got the blues. Yeah.
Oh, this is funky. Wow. Is that a harmonica?
Yeah. I mean, they were a blues band, you know? So.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna say that.
What?
It's just... God almighty.
I know.
That's funky, dude. Bro, this is like a rap song, dude.
Yeah.
If it keeps on raining, love is going to break. When the levee breaks, have no place to stay.
This might be a Mississippi Delta song.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
Need a levee, come in a weep and moan.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is blues, bro.
Yeah,
It's got what it takes to make a mountain man leave his home.
just good music, dude.
Yeah.
bass.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Last night, I said I'ma let you know. Last night, I said I'ma let you know. I'm thinking about my baby and my happy home.
God. Buddy is killing that guitar, dude. He's putting his heart in that, bro. It makes you want to have a glass of whiskey or something.
Yeah, I know.
Like at a bar. Shout out Vasil Treska.
Yeah, I gotta look this up real quick, man.
Okay.
It was. Apparently, originally, it was Kansas Joe McCoy and Memphis Minnie when the Levee Breaks. 1927. This was Mississippi Delta Blues. I knew that sound like right off the bat.
Does it sound just like that? Or just with
old school, just they, back then the Mississippi Delta Blues was nothing but a guitar and somebody singing. Just an acoustic guitar and the guy singing.
Okay.
With the steel slide or something like that.
Right. So this was a cover.
Yeah, it's a cover.
Just adds to the legendariness of Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, it shows how much those bands, even the English bands, but the whole psychedelic blues movement, they all idolized the Mississippi Delta guys. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that genre of music actually made its way all around. They even mentioned in the song Chicago. Mm-hmm. The Mississippi Delta Blues, actually, a lot of those guys moved up to Chicago and started it there. And they had this blend of like New Orleans jazz and Mississippi Delta blues that converged in Chicago and put out their own, put out their own version, like the Chicago jazz movement. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why you can hear a lot of similarities from that time, between New Orleans and Chicago music.
Right. Oh, that does make sense. Mm-hmm. God dang, Smokey Historian Ramirez, bruh.
It's crazy. And all those guys, like, all the psychedelic blues guys, you know, you think about Led Zeppelin, you think about Eric Clapton and Cream, and even Jimi Hendrix. You know, they idolized the Mississippi Delta blues.
Why is it called the Delta? Just because of like the water area? Mississippi
Yeah,
Delta?
that's where the rivers flow out into the ocean. It all breaks up like arteries.
Right,
into
but why is it
separate
called?
channels.
Did it originate in the Delta, the Mississippi Delta?
Yeah, that's where the style originated from.
So
that's Robert Johnson and guys
yes.
like that.
All right. So Led Zeppelin. This is, let's say, 70s, 80s. What do you think?
70s.
All right. So 70s. They like, hey, let's take some of what you just played here and let's make it more modern, right?
Yeah,
and I'm sure
yeah.
someone else made it more modern.
Yeah.
But remember, we had asked who would the branch be if it were like blues? Would it not have started? And I mean, where was it before Mississippi?
Yeah, well, that's the question. I mean, I'm sure elements came from Africa, you know, during the slave days and things like that. Elements came from, you know, their traditional music. And, you know, with you add the oppression, and then you get the blues coming out of that.
Dude, I'm sorry, but music, again, I will say it forever, music is a universal language.
Yeah.
For the blues to hit Africa, and then Mississippi, and then Led Zeppelin put their swing on it. I mean, it's it's every man music, dude.
Yeah.
But
it shows how many genres came out of the blues genre in general.
I would say rap probably came out of blues.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and rock, when rock became a thing, rock and roll, you know, they took the blues style and added an up tempo like the jazz tempo. So basically rock was meshing jazz and blues together.
Yeah.
And then you have rock and roll coming out of that.
Okay.
The up tempo.
Right. So do you call this song that we just heard by Led Zeppelin, When the Levee Breaks, is this rock or is this blues?
It's blues with a rock flair to it.
With a twang on it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So real quick, what was this about? I don't think it was metaphorical.
What was it? The flood.
I don't think it was metaphorical. I don't.
No, yeah, it was absolutely the 1927 Mississippi River flood.
Okay, so that means someone in Led Zeppelin was probably a huge fan of the original.
Yeah, Kansas. What was his name?
Yeah, what was
Kansas
his name?
Joe.
Again, we're just trying to get our facts here, right?
Kansas Joe McCoy.
So I'm sure one member in Led Zeppelin was a fan of this guy here and was like, "Hey man, let's do it.
Let's cover that song."
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you hear that when it comes in, that doom 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 doom,
Yeah.
I can see why you would want to make that song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, y'all, Led Zeppelin has brought us to some places, to some great lyrical analysis, to great history lessons. We've been in all over with Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Shan, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for everything. Such an amazing song. Absolutely. Guys, any more suggestions by Led Zeppelin, please leave them down in the comments. And with that being said, my name is Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of Rappers React. If you guys want to see another artist that we covered, just click right here. If you want to see the last video did, just click right over here. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us today. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.